Real Yakuza uses a keypad. I couldn't even read that last part. God damn it. Nice. Hey YouTube slash Twitch. This is Mo9593 or Ashgar Mo9593 on Twitch and Ashgar9593 on Twitter. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let me actually fix my. Let me just fix something real quick. Part 10. Alright, so last time we were on, I believe we were still continuing on chapter 7, where we pretty much nearly got to the end of it. And, what's it called? Apply now. Anyway, so pretty much we got to the very ending of chapter 7. We were doing some side sub stories, and then pretty much, we're now gonna go to the final part of it. So, yeah. I just to give you guys a little heads up, I might be a bit quiet or inconsistent with the communications because I am working and I'm also applying for other opportunities at the meantime. So again, don't think it's a bad thing. It's just because literally I just saved my job. That's it. But yeah. So what else can I do? There is one thing I did wrong. I should have done this sub story with Haruka. All right, so. Let's before we do finish it, as always, I always have a tendency to finish all sub stories as soon as you possibly can. Oh, they detected me. God damn it. Alright. So yeah. As of how far are we within like the actual game itself rather than excluding sub stories, we're pretty much I think around like 50 to 60% done with the game. So we're not that far from beating the game. And when it comes to the sub-story progression, we're pretty good, honestly. I mean, yeah, there is some parts that could be fixed, but like all in all, all right. Anyways, so back to the discussion. So pretty much, we're pretty good on the progression. I mean, we still need to level up a lot more, and by level up a lot more, I mean get all the abilities in the game. Yes, we are nearly almost like I think maybe 80% completed. But to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the fact how my health is so like limited. So right now we're on boost attack 4, which is pretty good at this point in the game. It could be better, but you know, better than nothing. The issue is this: as much as I want to do this with like low attack as possible or stuff like that, you need to increase your health limit to the max in this game. I mean, if you're trying to do a no damage, okay, that's different. But like, I just mean like normal playthrough. If you just want to do that, you can't do that. So you kind of have to take a gamble. And I'm not gonna lie, one of the final fights in this game, if you are not busted or overpowered, it's not gonna be fun. All right. Oh come on! Please don't get me! Please don't get me! Please don't get me! Enough of this. Enough of what? I just mind my own business. I mean, you've been having him for like the 4th or 5th one. So yeah, that's it for that sub story. So 15,000 XP. Yeah, I gotta make time to check for the applications on LinkedIn later on. Don't you dare. No, 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 no. So yeah, we're pretty much good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. For like a first play walkthrough, re-continuing this on hard back in like 2022, since I fought Joamon and Kiwami one. Honestly, not as bad. I mean, the only thing what's really stupid is that Mezu King card game, but other than that, I cannot complain. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Phew. You know, I think I'll just take a break for the applying for like an hour and a half or so. Wow. Wow.
なぜ水木を殺した？殺す気はなかった。ユミの妹を殺すつもりだったな。
Wow. Oh my god. So, yeah. Wasn't intended, but I don't buy that. Wow. Aries. Oh. Oh. Wow. Hmm. Alright, fun fact, this theme song only plays once on this level and never appears ever again. So yeah, fun fact on that one. So mind you, do you guys see how little damage I'm doing? Despite me having the bloody binding. I mean, here's the thing. You could technically get the payback ring, which I could grind for technically, but the issue is this. I need to be fully maxed out to have a chance to even do the other. Alright, so this battle could be a hit or miss by some people depending on one factor, and that one factor is how you manage groups. So if you grab him and do this, give me a second. Give me a sec. Alright, yeah, sorry about that, just have to text someone. So, like, here's the thing. This group could either be in a blessing or a curse, depending on one thing. So, Shindo is kind of a bit of annoying because he just gets jabs any chance he gets. The crowd here is also a bit of a pain because they themselves are a pain to deal with. And the problem is, weapons in this game deal a crap load of damage. So yeah, I mean, this battle, there is, I think, maybe 2 heat actions you can technically do. This is one of them. And there is another one that I haven't unlocked, but the problem is you gotta be in full health when you do it, which I think is very stupid. Oh my god, I actually suck. Because honestly, this like part of the battle, when it comes to no damage you get, I wouldn't say it's. Oh wow! Speaking of taking no damage, I just got jabbed. Alright, sorry about that. So, like, when it comes to no damaging this, did I ever no damage it? I kinda did, but in the climax battle, not in the actual. In the actual, like, story. So, here's the thing. This is how you can defeat Shindo. If you have the parry, he's actually, like, easier to combat against. So, yeah, I really don't know what to say about Shindo. He's copying one of the movesets of, what's it called? Of Ishin. He's actually copying Nishiki's moveset. You might say, why am I going for jabs? Because dude, I just don't want to deal with Shindo. He's just a pain to deal with. Because if in Nishiki's moveset in this game, it's just annoyances after annoyances. I mean, look, if you have the parry, which you guys see me do with the rush style, it does make the battle more viable, but it's like, I don't want to only just be parrying him. If I can go for like juggles in the back and tapping it, that I can do. And look how much XP we earn. Quite a bit. And at this point of the game, this is where our XP from main story bosses is going to increase by tenfold. I know I did say I was going to do the Majima fights and everything else until 10, but I just realized that since you're getting a lot more XP by the fights, you can actually, get the abilities. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, so for the abilities, let's see this. This one could be very useful, I am not going to lie. Alright, let me see. Yeah, I'm only doing this for the XP guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if like the guy. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. What's it called? Oh yeah, I had to get off a call with a friend. So, oh, okay, I thought I actually parried that one. That's my fault. So, here's the issue I personally just didn't like about Kiwami. So, I remember how I told you guys, like, when it comes to upgrading your dragon style, it's kind of, in a way, limited. Because here's the thing. Chapter 8... How about this? So, how do I say this in a way? So, this chapter is going to be playing out like normally, which isn't a problem. Which really isn't a problem. It's just that, what's it called? Chapter 9 is just a whole chapter where you're outside of the map completing, like, set tasks. So the issue with that is, as soon as you get back, you then start chapter 10, and at that point, you're like, what's it called? You're already like 80% done of the game. So, yeah. But anyway, the only reason I recommend getting the rush style kick and keep doing this extreme heat actions is that it does stop their healing. Sure, if you repeat the same like heat action over and over, it does less damage, but like you're still stopping it from getting healed. Not even the extreme heat action, just a standard heat action. Oh god, I parried wrong time. See, look at that. Not a lot, but hey, it gets you a decent amount of XP. B. And let's see, what do we get with Majima? Bat Mastery. Let's look at this. This is a your weapon durability won't drop with wielding a bat as also you remain calm. It's a skill of fitting of a master of the bat. So pretty much, for those who are kind of curious of what this means with the remain calm, pretty much if you don't have heat, your weapons for most weapons you get in the game within your dragon style does not lose durability. However, the problem is if you want to do something unique with the heat action, well, you got to be in heat. So that's kind of an issue. But personally, to me, I don't like using weapons that much in this game solely because I wouldn't say that they're a useless feature. It's just that you do so much damage. Also, as for Majima Everywhere, I really don't get why they put a limit cap for B on like chapter 8 and then just continue chapter 10. You may as well just let me grind. Okay, I was just gonna run somewhere, but never mind. Okay, so here's the thing. The more upgrades you get, the more easier Majima becomes in a fight. Just parry his attacks. Make sure you parry the end of his attacks, because if you don't parry at the end of attacks, he's just gonna like turn around and like attack you. So I mean, the only reason why I recommend the parry, it's solely because for starters, you can actually set these guys up. Oh no, did I? Oh wait a sec, I just realized something. I am being super stupid. Alright. I just realized I had that brawler amulet and I completely forgot. So yeah, the only reason I'm consistently looping him like this is because just to build up heat. Let's see how much damage I'm going to do with the amulet. I don't think not that much, because honestly my attack is still kind of weak. Yeah, not that much. Alright. Oh yeah, fun fact, it's not just like the Kiwami finisher. If you actually do that rush combo and do a heat action right after, the damage gets multiplied, even if it's repeated. Not saying it's going to stay consistent, but you guys get the gist. Alright. So remember how earlier in the walkthrough I told you that you have to go find bars and stuff, but Majima didn't want to appear? This was it. This is supposed to be done at the very beginning of the game. So, why am I doing this? So, remember how I told you with the Dragon Style you gotta do practically everything with Majima, even though I really don't want to right now? I'm gone. Actually, fun fact, for what Majima's stating, he's not really lying about that part. No, don't pay. Do not pay. Do not pay. You'll see why. So, fun fact on this one, he uses his breaker style, which is equivalent to Kiryu's rush style. Here's the thing: you don't have to stick with rush the whole time. If you want to switch to like brawler or dragon, you can do that. For this case, for my case at the very least, I can't use dragon because it's kind of weak. So this method I'm doing here. So there is multiple ways how to do this. I think this is like the best way. So you do one punch, like two punches, and then you stop. Keep doing it. You can keep doing this over and over and they don't retaliate. However, ideally, this isn't what I only want to do. So once they're in a staggering animation, okay, that part I messed up. So do you guys see this? Once they're like not stunned, you can do it if they're not stunned. Preferably if you want to, you could. So pretty much, let me show you guys again. So do you see how I'm doing the animation and Majima's flinching? Do you see how he's flinching? Like that? You quickly switch to the other style and then do a grab combo. I mean, you could do like a square, then like double finisher. But the thing is, like, if you want to make it the most effective way, do a grab combo. I mean, like, the double finisher is good and all, but like, I don't know. Some people have an argument to complain which one's better or not. See, like, look at that. If you did it with the heat action, and actually, if you did it, if you like pulled out the knife, which like sliced him, it would have done way more damage. All right, you should be dead or nearly dead. That should be near death, right? But he wasn't lying. But he wasn't lying about the Lord of Night. He was actually known for that. So yeah, that's the bar part, and I think you do gain an ability. Oh no, you don't. So at this point of the game, if I recall, give me a quick second, guys. All right, I gotta use the restroom real quick. Sorry, guys. Hello? There we go. Alright, perfect. So, yep. Well, alright, since we're here, we may as well continue with, whatchamacallit, Kamaki's training. I mean, we are here, so we may as well just continue from there. Before we continue, no? No cards? Okay. So, yep, let's do the training, which isn't the best, but hey, it counts as XP. So, here's the fun fact. You don't necessarily have to beat Majima, but I'm still gonna try to beat him. So yeah, this part is going to be a bit tedious. Honestly, this could speed this up. So look, I don't think firstly this is a hard battle because it's just naturally hard. It's just hard because what's it called? It's just naturally hard because of okay, by the time when I'm doing this, you guys can clearly tell I don't have that many like upgrades. Sure, it's slightly better, but like it's slightly better, but it doesn't change the fact how. So you guys see this? If you guys force 2 jabs or more, you see? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this is tedious, but like, one, you get a lot of XP when you do beat Majima, so if you're someone like me that wants to get rid of the grinding part, you can do that. And two, it's like, here's the thing, it's not the end of the world if you do miss the opportunity. The only problem is just the fact that he has a healing phase, which is a issue. The problem is this, you can't use weapons. Yeah, you can't use weapons. You're limited, I think, on heat actions, if I recall. Like, look at this. It's just so limited. And the worst part is this, like, you don't have to do this fight at the beginning of the game. You could technically do it after you get, like, the speed upgrades, but that's the problem. You don't get it until at the end of the game. So if you want to get the Tiger Drop and the Kamaki Parry to, like, benefit you in the battle, when you are in the middle of upgrading it, the best time to doing it is right now. But the problem is, you're too slow to fight. Oh yeah, don't even attempt to grab Majima, because if I recall, I think he could actually, what's it called? Because I think if you try to grab him, he'll just break out of it. I mean, hey, this could, honestly, I will take this because I'm actually doing consistent damage. Yep, tedious, I know. I mean, here's the thing. If you had the payback ring, this would make the process much easier. But even then, like, the reason why I don't recommend the payback ring is solely because of the fact that here's the issue. So I have the bloody bindings, as you guys could see. That's not the issue. The issue is, okay, are you gonna attack Majima? All right. Okay, I do have the payback. I mean, I don't have it. I have the bloody binding, which is supposed to increase your damage. The problem, however, is solely just because of the fact that, okay, the overpowered like damaging setup you can use with Kiryu in this game is the bloody binding and the payback ring. Because for those who don't know, if you have the payback ring, which applies to most games, I don't know which games it does not apply to, but like in Kiwami, when your health is low, look at this. It feeds your aggressive impulses, but at the expense of your defense. So pretty much, this one is supposed to increase your damage, but you have weaker defense. If you had the payback ring and you're at low health, you would be doing, I wouldn't say massive damage, but like, sorry about that. You want to be having massive damage, but like your damage difference, oh my god, it would speed this process up much more. Honestly, keep doing this. Hey, I'll take it. Better than punching and dodging. Thank you. Again, just make sure you don't turn your back around him because he actually will snap your neck. The one thing that's weird is you can only do these type of counters towards Majiba, but not any other boss in the game, which is kind of weird to me. I mean, to be fair, like in Yakuza 0, like, oh my god, please, no, no, keep grabbing me. Let me just use one of these. So yeah, you can't do Kamaki Knockback because you don't have that unlocked. You can't switch the styles because this is solely due to the dragon style. Is this fun, guys? Is this fun? Look, as much as I like Kiwami, I don't like what they did with the dragon style in this game. It's so limited. Look, don't get me wrong. I could see why people would like this, but the grind of getting it, it's just too much. So they pretty much made the most iconic style for Kiryu useless. See, like, I don't like that. Like, look at this. How is this fun? Like, I really don't know what to say. You literally just have to go for jabs. And the worst part is, look, you could technically do heat actions against Majima, but the thing is, you're so limited what you can do at this point of the game if you're following the guy like me. Because here's the thing. You can't do this move because he's practically ungrabbable, so you can't like lure him to a wall to like exploit it. You can't do Essence of Overhead because you have to grab him. You can't use weapons, so that's kind of useless. Let's see what else is there. You can't use the shooter thing. Like, there's nothing you can physically do to make this easier. See? And he just drained all my heat. Are you kidding? Come on. Oh yeah, there is just that. You don't. That's not the only counter, like grab counter you can do. For it's Y and then B. But the thing is, B does very little damage. It's better just stick it with the Y. I guess seriously, gotta talk about the dragon style while we're like talking about it. So pretty much, here's the thing. At least from my experience of it, like the knockback and the counter in this game it's not the worst, but it's also not the best because in Yakuza 5, like the Kamaki knockback, the one where you do like block and hit like triangle or Y for Xbox controllers, it happens if instantly. Like you don't have to meet a specific like requirement. What I mean by that is like you can just block and not time it. The problem how they did it in this game is that you have to time the block and the heavy attack the same time as you're performing a tiger drop. It's like it's not dumb, but like why would you do a knockback? You may as well just do the tiger drop at that time. Attack increases against strong enemies while using the dragon and Dojima style. I don't get what this means. Like, does your attack increase when you're fighting a mini boss? Does it increase when you're fighting a main story boss? I don't get it. So yeah. Huh. So look at that. Actually, oh wait. I guess I have to. I guess I have to skip it. Badass dads. Oh yeah, that's just. I'm just skipping it. The only reason why is because there's no point. So pretty much, this sub-story is not really hard. It's just very tedious and time-consuming. Beat up punks on a daily basis. And then there's Date. Even though we just... So yeah, I'm sorry guys about this. I mean, like, I don't like this sub-story, but the only reason you have to do it because one, you have to do it to fight Joe Amon. And number two, it's just like, it's decent, but like, it's just time consuming. Like, it's not even fun. You're just answering questions. Like, I know I'm skipping it, but like, it's not even part of the main story. It's just a guy. So Date just said he's a bad person. Kiryu left side, and then she gets scolded. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, less common sense. I mean, like, you don't have... Okay, here's the thing. So, when you're doing this, you don't have to win. You could still lose and pass the sub-story. So yeah, that's it for the sub-story. Again, it's not time-consuming. It's just like, you just... Like, what's the point? If you're doing this the first time, I mean, yeah, you're gonna watch it. No, go over them. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't feel bad. I'm gonna comfort them. Hey guys, come on, don't be so glum. I think you guys are pretty dandy too. We don't need your pity and mix the lost words. I mean, hey, I was trying to be genuine. Watch. Here's the funny part of the sub story. Damn it, Kiryu. Next time I won't lose. But yeah, that's it for the sub story. There's really nothing more to it. You're just gaining XP and. I mean, yeah, the sub story is the best for gaining XP, but that's about it. Let's see, let's item box. We'll put that back because there's no point. I thought I have way more than these repair kits, did I not? Alright, let me save. I mean, since I'm Mirror, I'll get the abilities, honestly. So we're nearly maxed out on the heat side. Yeah, I should get these 50s here. The reason why I'm doing all the 50s and stuff is just to get it out of the way. So yeah, each training you do with Kamaki, it counts as a sub-story. So yeah, here's the thing. Could you technically do all the dragon styles for Majima first before what's it called? Oh no! I hate this challenge. This challenge is not fun. It's stupid and annoying. Here's the issue. Just double dodge. Just spam your dodge. Once he pulls out his gun like that animation right there, just spam it. Just spam it. I am not even saying that as a joke. Because I kid you not, Kiryu's dodge at the beginning of this. So here's the thing. There is like a sub-story you can do for Majima where you can increase the evasive of the dodge. This, however, I did not get that ability unlocked yet because it's not accessible. I dodge! I hate this trade. Like, I don't know like how you have to do it without it. I mean, like, if you have the evasive... And the problem is, the timer doesn't get lower down. This is so stupid. This is honestly, I think, my least favorite part of the training. It's solely this. Sure, the other trainings in the dragon thing sucks, but this one just takes the icing on the cake. See, like, look at that! Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Because the bullet like detection in this game is so slow. I'm so sorry for the ear rape part. I'm sorry. It's just so terrible. Are you kidding with me? I don't get what I'm doing wrong. And here's the problem. You can't walk or you can't like run around because you might think it's like a straight shot. No, the bullet locks onto you. So I mean you can't even run around to like evade the bullet. Oh my god. There has to be a way. Let me see something. Because you could beat it like the way I'm upgraded right now, but it's just so hard. Look, okay, where is it? Yeah, this is the one, but the thing is, you gotta get an email. So pretty much, as soon as he makes the noise, I think that's when you dodge it. Oh my god. Please, please, no more. Oh my god, he was... So I was supposed to dodge one more, but I got lucky because I went by the barrels. Holy crap. Thank God that stupid training is over. Oh yeah, how am I... Yeah, how are you supposed to do that when I literally just gotten everything? So for this guy, he's kind of... I think he's relatively easy. I think he's copying... What's his name? What's his name? I can't remember. I think he's copying Watase's moveset. So yeah, I think he's copying Watase's moveset, and I think Awano's moveset. Watase from Yakuza 5, I think Awano from 0. So this is the issue with this boss fight. So remember how I told you with like some bosses you can't really exploit and like hitting them in the back? Yeah, this is like the very few bosses. I'm not gonna lie, like the bosses that can't be exploited from the back, they kind of added more of those type of bosses in Kiwami than they did in Zero. So these guys, they're all kind of annoying, so you should use heat actions. So yeah, here's the thing. These guys, they're like this. They're hard to hit, but when you land a heat action, these guys are hard to hit, but once you land a heat action, they're gonna die. See, one of them's already dead. Thank God. I mean, you could technically grab them and hit them on a wall, but the thing is, one, I don't know where the collision is on this area, and two, even if I did, So here's the thing: we do have the double dodge, which isn't. It's better, but like you still need the sharp evasiveness. Oh God. No, I wanted to do it to a different person. Yeah, sorry about the ear rape because oh my God. Well, yeah, sorry about that. Can you like get off my nuts? Jesus. How is this even supposed to be easy? Oh my God. This is so hard. I don't know what to do. I really do not know what to do. I don't care. Better than nothing. Look, if one of these guys, if you're versing one of these guys like head on, it's not as bad. I mean, you're gonna suffer with them, but yeah, but like, because, fun fact, you have an ability where you can do this. Oh my God. Hello? Is it working? Hello? Hello? Wow. So yeah, it's not the worst. Finally, holy crap. So that wasn't bad. It could have been worse, to be honest. But what can you do? No, thank you. I am good. Abilities, Kamaki's style. So, when you're doing these are the rewards. This one, I don't get what it is. I mean, I don't get it. Like, does it apply to normal enemies or just bosses? This one, I never made sense to me to this day. This one, it's good, but the thing is, you gotta be smart on how you use it. This one is really good. I kid you not. Oh, this one. Ho 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 ho. This move in the original, I think 3 and 4 was kind of bad because it was not. It was limited against bosses. I mean, you can use this to normal enemies, but not bosses. But future later on, they did change that, and thank God they did. We got this one. No wait, stop. We got this one, and this one. I'll show you guys as proof. 55. I mean, there is one thing I personally just didn't like about the story limit because it just feels hard. You may not attack nor grab this man, nor can you evade. You must also stand. So, fun fact, you don't have to do that. I mean, you're not supposed to hit and you're not supposed to grab. You're not supposed to dodge, right? Oh wow, he has a boss like HP, so how do we beat this without using any of our healings? Simple. Just Run. That's all you have to do. Just run. Do not attack. Do not dodge. Do not evade. Don't do anything. Just run. You could actually break this level by doing this. I mean, look, it's not a big deal when he attacks you. It's not like you're gonna like lose a lot of heals, but like if you just want to avoid the process stuff, just run. Yep, that's literally it. That's all you have to do. But yeah, there's that for the Kamaki knockback. Simultaneously with your guard. So look, here's the thing. Is the dragon style viable at this point of the game specifically? Still no. I mean, only as like a defense. So meaning if you're using it just for example like the heat action like this and the Kamaki knockback as like a defense mechanism, it's decent for that, but it's not meant to be like an attack. I mean it is, but like as of now. I hope that made sense. So you just have to beat this guy. Oh. Wow. My oh my. That's unfortunate. Too bad you're gonna get being killed. Come here. So yeah, that's the thing. I want to see if I could do this. Oh my. No, no. Oh my god. I just realized something. Why am I doing the same hit action when I have multiple actions of doing something? Let me see this. There we go. Get out of here. So yeah, just do some meat actions and you're gonna be fine. Image of the dragon. So here's the thing. So we have the most overpowered counter in all of the Yakuza series right now. Sure, we're not strong, but it is overpowered. The style's strongest counterattack. The damage increases with the lower your heat gauge. Heat gauge is. So here's the thing: if you have this tiger drop and you have this one, you're not gonna use heat. You're not gonna have heat because you drained out all your heat. And then when you switch to dragon, with like the payback ring and the bloody binding, oh my god, you are going to decimate everyone. Actually, abilities, what can I actually upgrade? Yes, I'll upgrade this one. Let's see, yeah. So here's the thing. Yeah, we're not gonna fight him physically. We are. I mean, we are. But like, I'm not gonna do combos because I'm kind of too slow. Get off me. There we go. So why did I do the heat action first? So yeah, there is something worth noting. Sometimes the tiger drops. Oh, so sometimes the tiger drops don't land despite you landing it. So yeah, best move in the game. And also you might want to be careful because Kamaki does have like that get up animation that you have. As of why did he give unique heat actions for the ground style for Dragon? I don't know. I don't know why they didn't make it unique. See? So yeah. Sometimes he misses it, but it's not like it's a bad thing. I mean, Brawler could have the same issue. There you go. Oh my god, my glorious Tiger Drop. I mean, people kind of some people in the community hate this version of Tiger Drop because it's just broken and too overpowered, but I don't mind it. The parry, however, lays a bridge to something greater, the path to submit that therefore was insurmountable. There is a move you'll be able to produce only after mastering the parry, but not even I could say what that is. Yeah, so here's the thing. Alright, so here's the thing. The thing he's talking about mastering it, I'm not sure if like what I'm saying is correct, so take it with a grain of salt. Let's see, abilities. One of the three core skills of the Kamaki style: parry the enemy's attack, then land a blow to the stomach. It doesn't do much damage. I'm not gonna lie, for Yakuza 3 and 4, it was useful. Here's the thing. Okay, I'll put this. Yakuza 5's Kamaki parry, in my personal opinion, is the best parry in the series. This one, without a doubt, is the worst in the series. What do you mean? Well, here's the funny story. So, for those who played 5 and the other games, you know, like 3, 4, and 5, when you do the parry for most times, you normally stun the enemy slash boss, mainly bosses. It's not that enemies are immune, it's just like... Is there anything else here? Oh, no. You would normally, and by normally I mean 90% of the time... Wait. Is that a locker key? Oh, wait. Oh! I did not know you could walk here. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The Kamaki parry. So, you would think if you do the Kamaki parry, if it's weak in damage, it would stun, right? Because it makes sense. If it's not high damage, it would be a lack of stun. Oh, but before we do continue, this is what we need to get. No, not this one. Where the fuck is it? Let me show you guys. Alright, so apparently based on what I'm looking at, the payback ring from my recollection, Coliseum Finale Hidden Majima. Alright. So I'm not doing the parry against this guy because despite me having more stats, more tools, what's it called, for the dragon style, it's still not viable to use against. So I'll get into a boss fight where you could technically parry. I mean, you could technically parry this guy's attacks with the tiger drop and stuff, but like honestly, I feel like he's the one exception to the dragon style that's actually useless against. Because for those who do not know, actually, I just found out that the payback ring is not. So here's the thing. This is another thing I don't like about Kiwami 1. I'm not sure if this applies to the other games, but Kiwami 1 does have an issue of suffering to this. So the payback ring you're supposed to get in the Coliseum by getting, I think, 250,000 points. The issue is, however, though, it's not unlocked yet, meaning you have to grind first until you actually eventually unlock it. So there's that. So yeah. So what we're gonna do right now is grind for it and see if we can beat the hidden Coliseum. Come on, you know you want to do. I know you want to do your other combo. Come on. Okay, this seems like a guy that Okay, let's see. Oh, what the heck? What's the point of the knockback? Okay, yeah, the knockback is fairly useless. Okay, there's the tiger drop. I want to do a parry, but I'm not sure how to do it against a boss. Oh crap, carry buster. See, look. So you stop. So you do that parry, but the thing is, he doesn't get stunned. Look, I don't have an issue with the parry not. Ow! Oh wait! Oh, don't kill me! So look, I don't have an issue with the parry not doing enough damage, but like at least perform the stun. Oh my. Oh my god, damn it. So yeah, so that's why the Kamaki parry is kind of useless in this game. I'm not guarding him because I think knowing him he's gonna break it. Can you parry us? Ah, crap. I gotta. Oh my! I gotta really do that method. Come on. At least I'm doing enough. That's it. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Let's go. I know this looks stupid, but like I'm just not trusting it. Look, if I was fully maxed out with the dragon style, I could make it work. It's just that Kiryu is just so slow without the upgrades. It's not as I'm making it seriously. He's just genuinely slow. All right, give me a second, guys.